Hey everybody, it's Justin Shackle with Yankees On Demand, presented by AT&T. We are catching up with left-hander Happ, who came to the Yankees at the trade deadline. And for months there were so many rumors about where you could be traded to. When a deal finally goes down officially, what's going through your mind?
There's some relief to that for sure. So I was excited to finally, I guess, get the word and kind of move forward with that part of it. And then when you hear like you go into a team like the Yankees and the season they've had, and the history in the organization, yeah, you can't help but be excited for that.
The feeling of being acquired by a World Series contender who feels like you're the missing piece, you are what puts them over the top. What is that like?
It feels good to be wanted by anybody, let alone the Yankees, but that's a special thing. So I take that very seriously. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work and hopefully just do my part here and be a small piece of this really impressive group we have.
You've pitched very well for most of this season. What's been the common denominator through all that?
I'm not sure. I try to keep my confidence. I try to, stay even keel out there and keep the confidence. That's the biggest thing. And, of course, trying to maintain health, too. And I think those are kind of some of the biggest factors that play into kind of your overall success, when you look back on a season. So, you try to keep those things where they need to be.
You're doing all that and you're performing at a high level at a point in your career where a lot of players are kind of going the other way. So how are you able to elevate your game these last few seasons?
I'm not sure I can pinpoint it, but I feel like might be an outlier in that respect. I certainly try to take care of myself, and I feel like I still have a lot of good baseball left. So I'm not sure. I think I finally kind of came to grips of what kind of pitcher I am, and I try to keep that confidence and remember that out there, and I think that certainly helps.
You spent 6 years in Toronto. The success you've had in this division has been well documented. You recently said a pitcher needs to learn how to survive playing in the AL East. What did you mean by that, and how do you think you're able to attain survival?
I think, small changes. You have to make some adjustments because hitters are going to. And I think to spend so many years in this league, the more at-bats guys have against you, the tides start to turn in their favor. So you gotta, you're trying to come up with things to continue. When I say survive, I mean ways to continue to get guys out and to get them out differently. So whether that's coming up with a few variations of a pitch or just sequencing, but just trying to be smart when you're out there because you end up facing a guy. We play in division so much.
Does that make contention down the stretch like this, aiming for a pennant, does it make it more energizing since you're in the AL East?
Well, we know there's going to be energy, and we know it's going to be interesting, and especially, like I say, with these ballparks and the lineups, it's any given night. But we feel really good about the team we have. We have a really impressive group.
You come to New York, you have success right out of the gate, and it seemed like you felt you could blend in right away on the subway ride home. What was going on there?
That was my only subway ride home, and they got me that first one. It was just later I had pitched, and I figured, hey, I might just try this, and it worked out great. So now I know how to do it, but somebody snapped a picture of me and got me, I guess, but that's all right. I'll be back on it.
Jay, thanks for the time here. Welcome to New York.
Thank you very much.